Hi, everybody. It's Alan Lepofsky here from Salesforce, and I have the honor of being joined here today with Shannon Zdanowicz, who it's such a cool story. We met on social media. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Thank you for being such a Quip champion out there talking about all of these things. And I saw you talking about a story that made me reach out to you, and I was so excited to learn more. And that's the story we're going to share today. It's how you're using Quip to actually plan for everything you're doing at Dreamforce. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm a community group leader for Cleveland for the admin group, and currently I'm working for Fonteva. They're an ISV partner for Salesforce, and I've been in the Salesforce ecosystem for about 10 years. This will be my 6th Dreamforce.
Thank you so much for doing that, for being a partner and a customer, and we appreciate that. Number 6, what do you think you're expecting to see differently this year? Anything?
Oh, I don't know. I have, it'll be a different one for me. This is my first year going to Dreamforce as a partner. So I've always gone as a customer. So I'm sure I'll have some different experiences that I haven't been a part of in the past.
Well, awesome. And I can't leak anything, but I will tell you there's some exciting changes this year. So we're only about a month away, so I look forward to it. Well, let's get into the heart of things. You are using Quip to actually organize and structure and plan everything you and your company and your colleagues are doing around Dreamforce. We're gonna watch a demo in a minute, but do you want to explain like the origins of that and what you've built?
So I used to use Quip when I was at a customer. We had Quip in our org, and I also fortunately get Quip for free as a user group leader. So I use it for planning user group events as well, and I've demoed it to our user group. So it's something I've used for a couple years now. And although I love the Salesforce Events app, it doesn't help you plan things that are not part of sessions or keynotes. So I actually started using Quip last year for Dreamforce. And it's nice to be able to like create that calendar view and tag people and have a conversation, maybe multiple people. We're all going to the same event, or inviting people to my session, making sure that they know where my session is on what day, even ahead of time before it's on the agenda builder. So it really works for me, and it knows, that way I know when I need to maybe have a customer coming by when I'm working the booth, or I'm going to meet somebody and maybe walk through a keynote together, or just have that conversation all in one place.
Yeah, I love it. So it sounds like it's sort of a complement to the event app is wonderful for scheduling,
yeah,
but it's not really where you do work. It's not where you collaborate. It's not where you take notes. It's not where you share ideas. It's a scheduling app. And so I'm glad to see you've come up with a way to sort of use both to your advantage. Mm-hmm. So why don't we take a look? Thank you so much for taking the time. You recorded a little video for us. Everybody, let's enjoy the next few minutes. We're going to take a look at this demo.
Okay.
Here is my Dreamforce Quip spreadsheet that I use to store everything, all of my appointments, events, sessions, and everything for the conference. Got a lot of white space here because Agenda Builder hasn't opened up yet, but you'll see I do have the Quip Super User session that's on Thursday. I saw that when I was watching the Dreamforce video for Quip and stuck that little reminder in there. And I do know that we already are having the user group session for all the user group leaders on Tuesday morning. So you see, I already have comments in here. I have tagged John in case he didn't see the email. So he knows that this is when the user group session is. And now he has access to my agenda. If we go down here, I do have a lot of evening options already on the agenda. So we see here on Monday evening, we'll be very busy. We have the Ladies Be Architect fundraiser. And if you see on the comments is where I put the address. So this keeps my agenda clean, but on my phone, I can really easily pop that up and see where I'm going. I do know that I have 2 columns for each day because sometimes there's conflicts. So like here, I'm considering the Ladies Be Architects fundraiser. I might go at the beginning, but love the guys at Simplest, especially Charlie Gage. It's awesome. So I will definitely want to pop by there and at least catch up with him and have conversation. But I have purchased tickets for the karaoke for a cause for Pep Up Tech, and I've already tagged Scott. I know that he's going to be there because he volunteers for Pep Up Tech. So as you can see with the 2 columns, it allows you to still manage a certain amount of conflicts. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, but as I get closer to Dreamforce and I've tagged people and find out what they're planning to go to, I may remove things from my agenda and just clean it up down to the events that I plan to go to. And then of course I'll add in all the keynotes, and I may tag somebody. So say I'm working at the booth and I might have somebody come by and meet me at the booth and walk over to whatever event I'm going to in the evening with them. And I could do the same thing with the keynote is, tag somebody, say I'll be working the booth, and they, come by here and we'll walk over to a keynote together, and that will give me an opportunity to chat with them. And this is how I use Quip to manage Dreamforce.
Okay, well, that was an excellent overview of how you're doing this. I hope a lot of you out there saw this and thought to yourself, well, wow, I wish I had something like that too. And you can go off and build that for you. Shannon, thank you so much for being an evangelist and showing us what it is you're doing around this. Do you have any, closing thoughts around, as we march up towards Dreamforce, or words of advice for people?
The one big thing about Quip is it's great on your phone as well. So super handy. And you can pull all your client data in if you have Quip integrated with your Salesforce. So if you're meeting with a certain customer, then you can pull data into Quip and have everything in one place, one document, and have one go-to spot while you're at Dreamforce on the ground, instead of maybe having to pull out your laptop and figure out what you did with something, or read through Salesforce on your phone. Doesn't always work when you're trying to, have maybe cumulative information about a customer or a partner that you're meeting with. So It works great for me, and I know other people use it too.
Well, that's awesome. We're going to have to look at how we can templatize this and scale it and allow other people to do it. I think you nailed such an important part, is integrating that Salesforce data, either customer records, client records, list views, dashboard reports. All of that information from Salesforce can be embedded into Quip. Thank you so much for giving us a best practice, showing people what the potential is and what they can do. And I can't wait to meet you in person at Dreamforce. Everybody that's listening to this, make sure to attend Shannon's session. You'll see it in the agenda builder, right?
Yeah, it'll be on there.
All right, great. Thank you for spending the time with us today. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I'll see you in San Francisco.
Thank you. See you at Dreamforce.